President-elect Nana Addo Addo has named yet another appointee to his cabinet.
Addressing members of the Zongo community in Accra on Sunday, Nana Addo, who will be sworn in this weekend, disclosed outgoing Member of Parliament for Kwadaso in the Ashanti region, Dr. Owusu Addo will be his Minister for Food and Agriculture. He says Dr. Owusu Addo, currently the minority spokesperson on agriculture, has what it takes to help the NPP modernize agriculture and ensure food security.
He also indicated that the Deputy Minority Leader, Dominic Neto, will play a role in his government.
People will recognize him. Amadou Baba from Kwame Nkrumah's time. He had a great friend in the Asante Chiame, senior linguist, Bafose Akoto. This is his son, who is the Member of Parliament for Kwadaso today. Dr. Owusu Addo is our spokesperson on agriculture. And if the Parliament will pass it, he's likely to be the Minister of Agriculture. On the left is the Deputy Minority Leader of Parliament, Member of Parliament for Bimbila, the Northern Region, and another prospective Akufo-Addo minister. Yes, Dominic Neto.
Sunday at the Apostle Kwejo Safo Technology Fair, Nana Addo Addo indicated former Chief Executive of the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Professor Frimpong Boateng, will be appointed the Minister for Science, Technology and Innovation in his government.
Science, technology, and innovation are the keys to the 21st century development. I don't know what kind. Science, technology, and innovation become the central features of our policy and of our program and of our development. I know the Parliament, Parliament for the one place one. The baby yi Ghana ni penyin pa omaya tinidin so bralombe buane and take over the portfolio of environment, science, innovation and technology. Aya Professor Kwabna Frimpong Boateng akacham so and everyone preso say Parliament epreniswa ono and oba portfolio kesi and so e bese Ghana go say science, technology, no, ABB, I've no so done the coma so far, I'm a person, the ratio, Professor Akahwasan, 30-70 in favor of the humanities. No. Let's hope that in the next decade we can reverse the trend and make it 70-30 the other way. Then we will know that we are in the process of producing the manpower that our country needs to go ahead in the 21st century. Okay, that comfort is Apostle Safo, inventors, technologists, pioneers. When no necessary set up boy a home by Ghana.
And President-elect Nana Addo has also assured his government will not discriminate in the allocation of development projects in the country.
Addressing chiefs of the Zongo communities across the country, Nana Addo Addo described as lies and unfounded allegations that he will be biased in the development of Zongo communities across Ghana. He reiterated his commitment to fulfilling all promises made before the elections.
When I come, I am going to do this to Zongo people. I am going to do this to Zongo people. And it has been something that has been there and there. I've tried time and again to speak that all those fears are without basis. I have no agenda against anybody, Zongo or anywhere else in Ghana. The only agenda I have is how we can bring prosperity to all the people living in this country. That is the agenda that I have. When I see what happened in the election and your presence here today, It tells me that at long last, the Almighty God has listened to my prayer, that we should turn a new page of cooperation, of friendship, of solidarity and understanding between the Zongo communities of Ghana and the MPP. The comments and the commitments I made to the people of Ghana of what I would, if God, the Almighty God, gives me the favor to do, I stand by each and every one of them. The very first budget of the Akufo-Addo presidency, there will be a line item in our budget that has never been there in any budget since independence in 1957 up till today. Zongo Development Fund. It is going to be there. And already your son and I, we have been talking about it. How we're going to establish the board, who's going to come on, everything. I want you to look upon me as somebody, a man of his word. Once I give my word, I keep to my word. And I'm going to keep to my word in these commitments that I've made. I need your prayers. I need your support. Where I'm going, it can be very lonely because you are at the top there all by yourself. You need people who will give you good advice, who will exercise solidarity with you. I want you to keep me in your prayer.
President John Dramani Mahama has cut sword for the construction of an ultra-modern district hospital at Appointee in the Volta region.
The hospital will be one of 5 earmarked for the entire country, with the rest to be sited at Somanya, Tolon, Bupe, and Sola Tuna Kalma districts. It forms part of his government's policy to provide every district with a first-class health facility. President Mahama at the ceremony was hopeful the incoming administration will continue infrastructure projects started by his government.
Over the last few years, we have demonstrated our commitment to interventions that are aimed at improving healthcare delivery. That has placed healthcare and medical infrastructure high on our agenda. Over the last 4 years, with completed and ongoing projects, we estimate that we have added an additional 6,000 hospital beds to Ghana's hospital stock. Our objective is to strengthen primary health care to be able to address interventions that would normally require referrals to another hospital, often miles away. These new district hospitals we are building are going to become the referral hospitals for clinics, health centers, and other polyclinics located within the catchment area of these hospitals. The development of infrastructure is key to this nation, and I'm certain that my successor, President Akufo-Addo, will continue the steps that we have begun towards bridging the infrastructure gap, especially in the health sector. The Constitution of Ghana enjoins an incoming administration to continue the projects commenced under the previous administration. And I'm confident that President Akufo-Addo will continue with the projects that are ongoing or have begun under my administration. I'm also happy to note that Cabinet has given approval for the upgrading of the whole regional hospital into a teaching hospital. The board has been appointed and is expected to be inaugurated shortly, and it is my hope that this upgrading of whole regional hospital into a teaching hospital is one of the projects that President Akufo-Addo will have the privilege of continuing.
And the president expressed his appreciation to the people of the Volta region for supporting his administration and indicated he will return to show his gratitude.
This being my first visit to the Volta region after the elections, let me, through you, the traditional rulers and the people of Huerta, convey my heartfelt thanks and appreciation to all the people of the Volta region for the continuous support, love that you have shown in my administration. I wish to thank you very much for the cooperation I've enjoyed with all the people of the Volta region in the period that I have served as president of this country. I remain very proud of you, and when the time comes, I'm sure I'll find a better way to come and extend my thanks to the people of the Volta region for your support during my presidency.
The Chamber of Petroleum Consumers Ghana is calling on the incoming NPP administration to take pragmatic steps to clear the outstanding toll debt, which it says continues to affect petroleum prices.
According to the Chamber, Ghanaians have been paying the debts over the past 10 years through levies and taxes with no end in sight. In an interview with Joy Business, Executive Secretary of the Chamber, Duncan Amoa, said the toll debt levy on petroleum products must also be scrapped, describing it as a bad debts.
We would want to see a more pragmatic way of this new government dealing with the toll levy. Other than that, what will be the Ghanaians' interest? I mean, the ordinary man, the trotro driver out there, buying every single liter and paying for a growing concern as toll. Toll is an entity that is making money today. And so if it doesn't give anything back to all of us, should we continue to be paying for tolls, debt, or, I mean, whatever you probably choose to call it? Ghanaians are not happy. I am not sure anybody is happy to continue paying 8 pesos per liter in perpetuity. We should get a better roadmap than the 10-year bit that the MD probably put out. I don't quite think that was in good faith. We've paid more than 10 years already. Then if we are doing additional 10 years, one would be wondering, is that to say that is even more than Ghana's total debt? It is not good enough. We want to see the government put some solid, pragmatic measures in place to deal with that. If it means ring fencing, they should go ahead and do all of that so that you and I can be guaranteed maybe a maximum 2 years. We should see that off the price build up so that fuel prices can come down for all of us to be comfortable in this country.
And that's it for the latest news tidbits, but we still have our agenda for 2017.
Yeah, we're saving. All those little monies you leave in your pocket and your wallet after work, we're putting some in the box. We'll tell you how we're doing this in a bit. But you're watching the AM show. It's our very first show for this year, 2017, and we are excited for what is ahead.
We're taking a break. When we come back, we'll do a review of the various news portals, all here.